How's it going, everybody? This is Shady from Shady Horror. I'm back for shelf 2 of the DVD horror. We're going to get started with this one. This is Someone is Watching. This is a TV movie, I believe, but this was not bad. I'll put that up on this shelf when we'll get going on here and make a little room. Sinister. I saw this in the theater when it came out. Great movie. Uh, I definitely prefer the first one over part 2. Sinister is pretty good shit. I like it. Bloody Pit of Horror. Believe this is one from the 60s. It was alright. There's a 70s flick, Web of the Spider. Here's The Last House on the Left. This is the original one, the Wes Craven directed one. Really good stuff. Classic, groundbreaking film right there. Then here we have the remake, which I thoroughly enjoy as well. This is a pretty good remake. Pretty brutal. Good flicks, man. I like these. Alien Opponent. It was okay. You have Roddy Piper in this movie. Rest in peace, Roddy Piper. It was pretty cool, like fun. Blood Trails. This is a slasher. Wasn't bad. Everybody knows this. House of 1,000 Corpses. Rob Zombie. Just awesome. I'm a Rob Zombie fan, so yeah. Good stuff right there. Here you have the sequel, The Devil's Rejects. Awesome. This one I even prefer. Really, really good. I don't have Three from Hell, but I have seen it. I may have to add that to the collection here soon. The Killer Shrews. This one is hilarious. This is the old school one. I had fun with this one. It's pretty funny. It's entertaining to say the least. Here you have Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This is the one from '78, I believe. Really good. This is the one that is my favorite of all the invasion movies. They're pretty freaking awesome. I didn't mind this one either, though. This is Body Snatchers from the '90s. It was not bad. I watched that recently, and it was not bad at all. Joshua. This one's a pretty good one. Creepy little kid. Yeah, you don't hear many people talk about this one. Check that one out. Creepy kid movie. Here you have The Blob, the remake from the '80s. Love this flick. Really fun. Awesome practical effects. Just great all around movie. Dante's Inferno. This is an animated film. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. This was pretty cool too. Check out Dante's Inferno. This one I got recently. Blood. I have yet to check this one out. I think it's one of those cheaper asylum films, but sometimes those are a little hit and miss, but I'll have to check that one out soon. Here we're starting to get into the 8 Films to Die For, the After Dark series, some of their movies, and I enjoy most of these movies. Are pretty cool. So here's one. We got Captivity, good movie. Lake Dead. This is probably one of my least favorite ones of these. It's okay. It's a bit more low budget, but it's all right. Dark Ride. I really like this slasher set in the amusement park. The killer's cool. I have fun with this one. Dark Ride's pretty dope. The Abandoned. Wicked Little Things. This is another like creepy little kid movie, and it's pretty dope too. The Hamiltons, another good one. Some of these have slipcovers and some of them don't. Here's a Perkins 14. I really enjoyed this one. This is pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen this one, Perkins 14, I really liked. Unrest is another good one from this series. Grave Dancers. This is one of the better ones also from these After Dark Horror Fest. Really cool movie. The Deaths of Ian Stone. Cool. Pretty original. Check it out. Scream of the Banshee. It was cool. It was alright. Seconds Apart. Another fun one. And here we have the After Dark Horror Fest 3, and this is pretty much all of them that came out in that third season or third go around, whatever you want to call it. And this one has Autopsy, which is awesome. The Broken, which is okay. Slaughter, which is probably my least favorite one. Butterfly Effect 3, which I have yet to watch. And I do have Butterfly Effect 1 and 2, which I have seen, and I enjoy those. There's Perkins 14 again, but I do have that single release, as you just seen. Dying Breed, which is okay. From Within, which is pretty awesome. And Voices, which is an Asian film. And that one I enjoy too. As you can see right here, I have a single copy of Voices. Some pretty good shit. Here's another one, Children of Sorrow. This is about like a crazy cult, and it's like a found footage one. Pretty good. Here you got a 20s classic right here, Nosferatu. Good stuff. Right there it says the original silent film classic. And here's a different one. This is Nosferatu, the first vampire. Same movie, but they did added new music and did some cool special features and stuff on here. Snakes on a motherfucking plane. We got Snakes on a Plane. Everybody knows that one. Got some freaking Shyamalan, or however you pronounce his name here. The Village. I actually didn't mind this one. I thought it was okay. Didn't mind that one. Big Trouble in Little China. Not really horror, but it's John Carpenter, and it's got enough monsters in there. But it is a classic. It's a super fun movie. Everybody knows Big Trouble in Little China, or most people do. It's cool. Here we got some cartoons. Here we got Godzilla Volume 1. This is the animated series from the 70s, I believe. And right here we have Godzilla Volume 2. Pretty cool. I like those. Gothica. I enjoyed it. Or at least back in the day I did. Midnight. Here's a slasher a lot of people don't talk about. And yeah, I dug this one too. 30 Nights of Paranormal Activity with the devil inside the girl with the dragon tattoo. Yep, if you can't tell by the title of this, it's a spoof movie, and it makes fun of all these movies, and I really wasn't expecting much from this, but this shit was actually pretty fucking funny. Check this out. It's actually a pretty funny spoof movie right there. These ones are kind of thrillers, but I throw them in here. You got Trapped and Panic Room, which they're actually both pretty cool. This is a triple feature, Gritty Horror Tales, and what this has on it is Harm's Way, Hack, and Baby Blues. Baby Blues is really brutal, actually. It's a pretty dark premise, but yeah, these are some cool little movies. Here you have a Midnight Horror Pack that has 8 movies. I mainly got this for Reflecting Skin, which is awesome. But you have Office Killer, which is cool. Frozen in Fear, which was alright. Strange Girls. Pit and the Pendulum, that's the Full Moon remake. Brothel, Invisible, and Pinprick. Here we got House of Wax. Love this movie. Cool slipcover. It's kind of embossed and stuff. Hunting Humans. This one was low budget, but it was okay. Pretty cool. Here's some low budget stuff here. Voodoo Curse, The G'day, and Mexican Werewolf in Texas, which is basically kind of like a Chupacabra movie, really. Plaguers. This was kind of cool. I believe this may be one of the Sci-Fi Channel movies too, or something, but that was kind of cool. Alien Origin. This is like a really low budget found footage one. I didn't care for it too much. Here we get into some of the Masters of Horror. I love these. These are awesome. The Black Cat, freaking awesome. Jeffrey Combs in there. This is a Stuart Gordon directed one. Good shit. Peltz and Jennifer. These are the ones that Dario Argento did. I enjoy both these as well. I love the Masters of Horror series. I mean, they're like the mini movies, so they're really cool. Fair-Haired Child, good. Sounds Like, here's kind of an underrated one. I enjoyed this one. Very original story. Check it out. Right to Die. That one was good as well. Valerie on the Stairs. Cool. Dreams in a Witch House. I really have fun with this one. This one's pretty fucking awesome. Another Stuart Gordon directed one. That one's fun. Probably most people's favorite of these. I think it might be my favorite of these. Cigarette Burns. Just a great story. Crazy story. Check this one out, man. It's freaking awesome. And then I have a double feature here that has Dreams in the Witch House and Cigarette Burns. Pretty cool. You know, if I see something, I'm gonna pick it up. So The Washingtonians, I think this is the first one I had seen. This story is pretty ridiculous and fun, but yeah, this has, yeah, just check this one out. Like cannibalism and shit with the fucking old school George Washington and shit. It's pretty crazy. And then you got this one. This is another one of the earlier ones that I had seen. I really like this one too. Incident on and Off a Mountain Road. Fun one. Heckle's Tale. This is another really good one that people don't talk about as much, but I really enjoyed this one as well. Love Masters of Horror. Imprint. Awesome. Pretty brutal. Takashi Miike. Yeah, this one's pretty crazy subject matter. Chocolate. This was one of my least favorite ones. It was okay. Dance of the Dead. This one was pretty cool as well. Homecoming. I actually have not watched this one yet. I haven't heard the greatest about this, but it is from Joe Dante, who's a director I do like. I have a lot of his movies, but I'm gonna have to check this one out soon. And the last one I have of these Masters of Horror on single release is Pro-Life. This is the other John Carpenter directed one, and I enjoyed this one as well. It was cool. Undying. This one was okay. Like a ghost story. 68 Kill. Here's another one from IFC that I had a lot of fun with. Pretty action-packed. It's like a slasher. It's got some comedy in it. It's just, this is one's a fun ride of a movie. Check out 68 Kill. I enjoyed this one. The Wolfman. This is the remake. I love my werewolf flicks, and I enjoyed the remake. I thought it was pretty awesome. The original Wolfman is one of my favorite Universal monster movies. I have that on VHS, and I have some different things with the Wolfman, but I did enjoy this remake. It's pretty freaking cool. Here's one I don't really hear anybody talk about. This is pretty much a comedy. It's called Serial Buddies. It says the first serial killer buddy comedy. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. It's a buddy comedy where these guys are serial killers, and it's low budget, but it's actually kind of fun. Check this one out. Serial Buddies. Here we have The Uninvited. Pretty good. This is a remake of A Tale of Two Sisters, I believe, the Asian movie. But yeah, this was a legit remake. All right, here we have The Howling, and again, that the Omen remake is just kind of on there. But I pretty much got this for The Howling. I love that movie. Madman. This one is really cool too. Really good flick that a whole lot of people don't talk about. Here's a shot on video movie that I don't know if I've heard anybody talk about. Ski Wolf. What this does, it kind of mixes those old 80s ski like parody movies with Teen Wolf, and it's just pretty fucking hilarious actually. You know, smoke a blunt, smoke some weed, eat an edible, do whatever, and watch Ski Wolf. That shit's funny. Venomous, a decent killer snake movie. Bad Kids of Crestview Academy. This is actually a decent little slasher. 100 Feet. I enjoyed this one as well. Roadside. This one was okay. Nurse. This one was crazy. This lady's performance in this actress was crazy. If you haven't seen Nurse, check it out. It's out there. It's kind of another fun ride of a movie. It's interesting to say the least. Check out Nurse. Spiral. I really enjoyed this one too. More along the lines of a thriller again, but really interesting how this one plays out. Yeah, it's good. And the last one for this shelf, we have The Last Winter, which I enjoyed as well. I like these movies set in the cold and stuff, and this one's pretty dope. So yeah. All right, everybody, that was Shelf 2 for the DVD horror. Thanks for sticking with me and checking these out. I'm probably gonna have like 15 of these videos, I'm guessing, here of the shelves. So hang out, and I'll be back with Shelf 3 here soon. Peace, everybody.